Hello everybody. Trying to get my stuff together today. I was running a few minutes behind and I don't have all my technology set up like I need to have it set up. I'm getting that going in the background, but I've got my timer going. We're going to start in 1 minute. So tonight we're going to focus on doing core. We're going to focus on doing upper body. And you know what? I forgot to bring my dumbbells in here, so it's a good thing we're doing all core to start. I'm going to get Mark to bring my dumbbells to me, so I'm going to have to yell at him in a second to come and do that, or I'll try to send him a text message. So we're going to start first doing inchworms to an elbow plank. So starting from the edge of your mat or your space, you're just going to walk down the plank. You'll go down to your elbows, come back up to high plank, and then walk all the way back in reverse. So starting in 25 seconds. And then during the break, I'm going to tell Mark to run out and get my dumbbells. I can't believe I left those in the car. Of all things that I need my dumbbells. Alrighty, so starting in 10. So inchworm, just walking down to high plank, go down to low plank, back up to high plank, going in 3, 2, 1. So walk it down. When you get down here to the bottom, we're just going down to elbows, back up to your high plank, and then walk it in reverse. We're going about 30 seconds here for this, so this is part of your warm-up. Just taking it down and up. Bringing it down. All the way up. Going in less than 10, so you got time for one more. All the way down to your elbows, all the way back up. And then the bad news is I'm going to make you get down on the floor. We're going to go face down, stretching all the way out. We're going to do some Supermans here. So we're going to lift arms and legs and hold. So going now, we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and down. Hold up 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 for 3, 2, 1, and down. All the way up. 3, 2, 1, down. Hold up for 3, 2, 1. Last one. And rest. Just turning over on your mat. We're going face up. And we're going to do some cross body crunches. So arms all the way out, legs all the way out. We're just going to come in and reach in right to the outside, squeezing your abs in. Reaching all the way up, crossing over, crunch your abs as you go. Stretch all the way out at the bottom. Crunching in, squeezing at the top. You got 3 seconds. And rest. Come all the way up to a seated position. You're turning over on your mat. We're just going high plank to a downward dog. So up high, holding here, we're gonna push back and then back down. So when you push back for your downward dog, you pull your abs in tight, and then come back to your plank position, getting your glutes or your hips down in a straight line, and then coming back up, and then back down. Pull your abs in as you go. One more. Oh, I got time for, let's see, hold it here. Keeping hips down. And rest. Turn over on your mat, face up. We're gonna do some dead bugs. So legs all the way up. We're gonna go down, opposite arm, same arm, same leg. So stretch it all the way out. Come back in the center. All the way out, come back in. Again, this is one that you can do with bent arms and knees as well. And just extending all the way out on that same side. And then if your arms up and legs up, you got it. You got 3 seconds. And rest. Rock yourself all the way up. We're going back to standing. This will be second round of your warm-up. So we're going inchworm down to elbows. Ready and go. All the way back up. And then back to standing. Keep going. I'm going to try to tell Mark that I need my weights if he can grab those. And of course, I don't know where he went. So 5 seconds, down to elbow, all the way back up, and then face down your mat. I'm gonna turn my sound up, so maybe y'all can hear the beeps too. So face down, lifting arms and legs, holding for 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift up, 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift up, 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift up, 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift, 3, 2, 1, down. Lift, 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Turning face up. Lay all the way out. It's that cross body crunch. So we're stretching all the way out. Reaching to opposite sides.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say,
Reaching in, making sure you're crunching those abs. Reach it to the opposite side. Just getting your body warmed up. I thought we would start on core first. 3 more seconds. And rest. Rock up. We're turning over. We've got that plank to a pike. So high plank position. Holding here. And then push back into your pike or your downward dog. And then back to plank. Scooping your abs in. Push back. Hold, and then back to plank. Scooping abs in, pull back, back to plank, scooping abs in, and then back to plank and hold, and rest. Turn over on your mat. Dead bug, last one, your warm up. Going legs all the way up, arms all the way up. Stretch out that right side and then your left side. Making sure you're breathing. Go nice and slow. Get your coordination here. You're doing good. Got about 15 seconds. Almost there. 5 seconds. Last one. Rock it all the way up. Take yourself to standing. Just feet together. Give me a shoulder roll back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Get your water. I'm going to take my phone. You're gonna see me doing some stuff on here in the corner of your screen, but I yelled at Mark, but he obviously, weights needed, please. We're gonna start with push-ups first though. So we've got staggered push-ups. We're gonna do 2 staggered push-ups, and then we're gonna do 2 shoulder taps. So you're staggered. What I want you to do is have one hand above and one hand below. So when you're in your push-up position, you'll have one hand probably directly underneath your shoulder and one hand will extend forward. You're going to come down for your push-up, and then I want you to switch sides and come down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come right to the center, and you're going to come up on the plank position, have 2 shoulder taps. So that's your first move, and these are 45 seconds. So we're gonna go nice and slow. So starting in 10. So again, I've got one hand up, one hand down. My whole body's still going down towards the floor, and then I'm switching my hand position, and then I'm coming to the center, up on my toes to plank, tapping shoulders 2 times, and then back to that staggered. Back up to your high plank, 2 shoulder taps. Back down to your knees for that push-up. Stagger those hands. Up to plank. And back down. One and 2. And rest. Coming all the way up, you're going to grab your weights. And I'm going to do an imaginary weight here since I don't know if Mark got my message. So imagine I have my dumbbells. You're going to take both of these weights, come up together up top. We're going triceps, then we're going to do a shoulder. So you're coming down behind. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. At the top, 5. We're going to hold. Come down to your shoulders. Push back up. Weights together. Come down. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down and press. Back up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and press. 1, 2, 3. Finish out. 2 more. 4, 5, and rest. Set one of your dumbbells down. One dumbbell down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use on the right side. You're going to take and hold that weight. We're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Just elbow down to the top. Weight is extended down towards your shoe, and you're just going to pull back and squeeze. So from the side, you're just pulling and squeezing here. Keeping your shoulders square to the floor so that your body is not rotating. I don't want you to rotate through your shoulders or through your hips so that you look like this as you pull. Keep your shoulders flat. Pull straight back. I want you to squeeze right where your shoulder blade is. Pull that weight. You can do a little pause at the top. All the way up. Squeeze. Squeeze. And rest. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So with your other side, again, I'm just going to have my right foot forward, left foot back. I'm having my right elbow right on top, and I got my right hand or left hand down. We're just squeezing back. And I'm going nice and slow here so that I can make sure I feel my muscles working, and also that I'm keeping my shoulders square to the floor and that I'm not rotating through my body. I just want to use my back here and pull straight back. You're almost there. We got 15 seconds. Take your time, making sure your chest and shoulders are square to your floor. I know it's hard because you want to look at me, but try to do it so that you're looking straight ahead and not turn to the side. Next one, just still one dumbbell. You're going to hold it from both ends, so hold both ends of your dumbbell. Feet a little wide, knees soft. You're going to take your dumbbell up to shoulder height, and we're going to do 2 rotations here, so right and left, and come down. So up to shoulder height, rotate, and down. I want you to keep your abs tight here. Lifting that dumbbell up to the top, and then doing 2 rotations here. Working the shoulders. Abs are contracted here. Almost there. You got about 20 seconds. Keeping abs tight. And then keeping that tension on your shoulders. Don't let it relax at the bottom. Almost there. 2 seconds. And rest. We're going second round, so we're back to your push-ups. So set your weight down. You've got 2 staggered, 2 shoulder taps. So one hand up, one hand down. Get ready. Must have gave y'all a long break in here in between these sets. So we got 8 seconds. Enough time for you to get your water. give you a little bit of a rest time instead of getting right to it. So staggered here. We got 1, 2, and then up for your shoulder taps. And then back down, staggered push. Whole body coming down towards the floor. You're doing good. Just stagger those arms as you push. 1 up, 1 down. Up to plank for those shoulder taps. And back down. We're going back for your pushes. And rest. All the way up. You got both weights. We're doing triceps and shoulders. So grab both weights. I'm going to pretend like I have both. I did dumbbells at boot camp this morning. Are outside, and so they're usually in my car. So you're going to go 1, 2. You'll want to have both of your dumbbells. 3, 4, 5. So you'll come down for your press. Go all the way back up. Weights together. Come down and up. 2. Pushing through your triceps. Keep your elbows tight. 3, 4, 5. Down and press. All the way up. Weights together. 1. Push through your triceps. Elbows have to stay in tight. 3, 4, 5. Down and press. 5 more. 5, 4. Elbows in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1 single dumbbell. So set one of your dumbbells down. We're going to start on your right side. So I'm going to turn slightly to the side here. So I got on my right side. Right foot goes back, left foot forward. Left elbow right down, and we're going to squeeze here. Keeping your shoulders square to the floor. Pull straight back. Keep pulling, keep pulling. I'm going to see if I can get Mark's attention one more time to get these. All right, 5 seconds, keep going, and rest. We're gonna switch sides, so same thing on the other side. So left side, left leg back, right elbow goes down to your right thigh, just pulling straight back. I tried to find Mark and he must have left the house to get my weights from the car. So I'll just do water weights today. 1, we're gonna pull back here, keeping your chest and shoulders square to the floor. Keep your abs pulled in. I want you to go slow and think about your back muscles here. Pulling and lifting that weight up. Squeeze right at the shoulder blade. Pulling in. You're doing good. Go nice and slow. Control your weight. One more. And rest. All right, we got that front raise with a little rotation. So holding both ends of your dumbbell, feet a little wide, abs are going to be pulled in tight. Taking your dumbbell up to shoulder height. So we're up here, and then we're going to do 2 rotations and back down. So when you come down to the bottom, don't just let it relax and hang. I want you to keep some tension in your muscles so that you're holding as soon as you get down close to the bottom, you're going right back up to the top. So that whole time, your arms should have tension on your shoulders. So if you can see from the side, I'm not letting it drop all the way down. I'm going as far as I can before my muscle completely relaxes, and then going back up to the top. You want to keep your abs pulled in. Support your core, support your lower back, knees bent, and rest. You got 30 seconds here. Get a little water. We're going to go another set. I think we're going 4 times with these, so we got 2 more times to go. And then, of course, I just spill water everywhere. I just don't have it together today. Does anybody else ever have days like that where you're just like, nothing is working? Today is my day. All right, push-ups, shoulder taps. Let's do it. You got staggered. And then up to plank, shoulder taps. So nobody has their life together perfectly. If anybody makes you think that, it's not true. We all have our days where we just fall down and we just don't quite get to where we want to be. And you know what? We're human, and that's all right. We'll just keep pushing forward, keep trying. And rest, coming all the way back up to the top. Grab your dumbbells. You'll need both of them. I get my cap screwed in so I don't dump water on my head, because that would be just my luck. So both dumbbells pushed together all the way up top. Squeeze in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and press. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and press. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and press. Elbows stay in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and press. And rest. Set one dumbbell down. We're doing that left side or right side row. You know what I should have got was some wine bottles, because I always have wine bottles laying around. That could have been my weights for the day. That would have been a fun workout. So pulling back here, keeping your shoulders square, and I just have my elbow resting right on top of that front leg. And then keeping my shoulders square to the floor. Trying not to rotate through as I pull. I want to squeeze my back muscles here. So take your time. You can pause at the top and get the extra little squeeze, especially if your weights are getting lighter as the weeks go by and you feel like you need a heavier weight. It's all the more important to slow your movement down and really think about contracting your muscle. And rest. So sometimes it's not about the weight, the size of the weight, but what you can do with it. And by that I mean you can slow down your time, you can add on more reps, you can create more tension. So just squeezing, you can take that time to really squeeze your muscle. So on here, normally if I was at the gym doing this, I would do a heavier dumbbell, because there's lots of muscles in your back and they're bigger muscles than your triceps or your biceps, so they can do a little bit more. So I would even double or triple my weight if I was at the gym and doing this kind of movement to really engage those back muscles. So at home, we just have to go a little slower and do a few more reps, getting that time under tension and get your muscles engaged. So we're going that front raise with your rotation. Legs a little wide, keep those knees soft, abs in, holding both ends of your dumbbell. We're gonna raise all the way to the top. Ready and go. So raise up, rotate, don't quite let it rest at the bottom. So you wanna almost get it to the bottom, but as soon as you know that your muscles are getting ready to just relax completely, you wanna make sure you're pulling it right back up to the top. Working shoulders here. Keeping your abs tight. You get your abs engaged here as well and work the core. Anytime you take weights away from your body, your core has to work a little bit to keep you in balance. So keep your abs tight. Almost there. 3 seconds. And rest. Get some water if you need it. We're going another set. So we're going back to your push-ups. Back to your shoulder taps. So get your water. You got about 18 seconds here just to kind of shake it out. Move your arms around. We kind of went straight to our workout. It's your warm-up was meant to help stretch you out and get some blood flowing. So staggered push-ups. We got 1, 2, up to high plank, shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, Going 2 push-ups, 2 taps. And push-ups are a great exercise to build your upper body strength. So at some point, we have to graduate from our knees up to our toes. We can do this lots of different ways. So maybe you're doing on your toes, but you're doing it on an incline, maybe on a bench or a chair. So grab both dumbbells. You got triceps, so stick your weights together all the way up top. Again, I got my feet wide, knees soft, elbows stay in, so you're pushing all the way to the top, pushing through triceps. 3, 4, 5. Then you're kind of separating your dumbbells, come down to your shoulders, push all the way up. 5 more triceps. 2, 3, abs tight. 4, 5, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down and up. We're gonna get this squeezed in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, down and press, and rest. We're going that bent over row, starting on your right side. Again, I'm just gonna kind of turn to the side here, going all the way back. Both feet should be flat to the ground, resting that elbow right on top of that front leg. Pull straight back and squeeze. Your weight should come right to about your hip. Squeeze them through your back, keeping your shoulders square. So squeeze right at your shoulder blade. Pushing that elbow directly behind. Weights coming towards your hip. Slow it down if your weight is really light. Really squeeze at the top. You got it. You got less than 10. And rest. Switching sides. So going here on the other side, same thing. Squeeze them back. And I know that dumbbells are hard to come by nowadays, so it's kind of hard to graduate to a higher size. And I have been looking on eBay and Facebook, and the prices are just ridiculous. I could have bought 3 sets of dumbbells for the price they're charging for one. But some ideas you can do is laundry detergent, cat litter. Cat litter's a great one if you just get the plastic containers with a handle. Those are great to add an extra heavy weight if you need that for your legs or upper body. And rest. Again, front raise with that rotation, just holding both ends of your dumbbell. Keeping your feet wide, knees soft, abs are in. Going to the top, rotation both ways. And then remember, don't let it relax at the bottom. You want to come right back up into it. Keeping abs strong, working shoulders. You're doing good. We got less than 30. Keep that tension in your muscles. Don't let it relax. You got it. You got about 10 seconds. Keeping that tension in. We got a minute break coming up next. We're going to change up our workout and rest. Get your water. Shake it out. We're going to add a few more ab exercises in this next one. A couple of chest and bicep stuff. And a little more tricep, because who does not want to hit the back of the arms? So go ahead and get your water. I'm going to quickly step out and I'm going to grab another water bottle just so it looks like I have 2 weights. chest press next. So when we finish with this, I want you to grab your weights and then come face up on your mat. Keep going. You got 3 seconds. So grab your weights, come back to your mat. We're going face up. So I'm gonna grab both of my dumbbells, my fake bills. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna turn to the side slightly. So elbows out, weights here. I'm gonna come to the top and then back down. I'm gonna go here, all the way out for a fly, and then come back down. Press, out, up, and down. Press, out, in, and down. So I'm alternating between a press and a chest fly. On that fly, I only have a small little bend in my elbow, and I'm taking that elbow and almost touching the floor, but I'm coming out wide. So that when I squeeze to the top, I'm using my chest muscles to pull my weights back into the center. And then rest. We're gonna stay down here on your mat. We're gonna go in a V position for biceps, and then we're gonna add a little Russian twist. So I'm gonna turn slightly to the side here for you guys. So, we're gonna lean back. We're gonna go biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to come back up to the top. And then we're gonna put weights together. We're gonna come down, Russian twist. Russian twist. Come back to the center. Lean back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weights together. Come up. Russian twist. 1, 2. Go back down. Biceps. 1, 2, 3. Abs are tight here. You should be leaning back. 5. Come up to the top. Russian twist. 1, 2. Laying face up. I kept you on the floor this one. So laying face up. Wait. You're going to go straight up from your shoulders. Come on either side of your forehead. We're going to bend at the elbow. Take it down on either side of your forehead. Pushing back up. So from your shoulder to your elbow, I want you to keep pointed up to your ceiling. Working through the back of the arms here. And I'm just coming on either side of the top of my head. And then pushing through my triceps here. Squeezing all the way to the top. Push. 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 Keep that straight line from your elbow to your shoulder. Your straight arms are straight out from your shoulder, so parallel. Last one, and rest. Set your weights to the side. Turn over on your mat. We're going to be doing some slow bird dogs. So we're going to be in all fours. We're going to reach out opposite leg, opposite arm. We're going to hold for about a 4 or 5 count. So abs in tight, lift up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, and we're going to switch sides. Holding up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and switch. Hold out nice and long. 5. Abs in. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Holding out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. Hold out. Pull your abs in. 2. Here. And down. Switch. Hold out. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Get your water if you need it. We're going to go back to your traveling plank. So I'm going to move my weights over to the side. Traveling plank is next, so get your water if you need it. You got about 18 seconds left. We're going to start second round. Starting with that traveling plank. So get ready for it. Starting in 2, 1, travel back and forth. You can take your time here. I just want you to keep your abs in nice and tight. Keep your hands right under your shoulders. Just moving across your mat. You're doing good. Let's get your core, get your shoulders, get your chest, your arms. One more. Rest. Remember, we're face up, chest press, chest fly. You'll need both weights. Face up on your mat, elbows out to the side. Line your weights directly above your, right in line with your chest. So you'll push to the top, come down, up, down. So elbows come out at the bottom. Nice and wide here for that fly. And then I have the heads of my weights pointed towards each other so that my pinky is going down towards the ground. Push straight from your chest, like you're trying to push the ceiling off of you. And then push all the way down, squeeze all the way up. Keep alternating. And rest. We got bicep V-sit with that Russian twist. So when I'm here, I'm gonna turn to the side. So I'm here in this position, I'm sitting up tall. I've got my weights, but I'm gonna lean back and get my abs tight here. And I'm gonna squeeze my biceps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I wanna take my weights, pull them together. I'm gonna twist, twist. Come back to that leaning position. 5 biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in. Reach back. 1, 2. Biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in together. Reach it back. Twist. 1, 2, and rest. Lay all the way back on your mat. Those skull crushers are next. Now you know why they're called that, because don't knock yourself out. Making sure your weight's clear on either side of your head. Don't hit yourself. So keeping your shoulders and your elbows in a straight line, pointing up towards the ceiling. You're squeezing through your triceps here. Gonna push all the way through. You got it. Nice strong arms. Again, go slow on the down part if your weights are really light, and then squeeze all the way up. So always control the negative portion or the part that's lowering down, and then squeeze up. Working through the back of the arms here, nice and strong. You got one more. And rest. We got that bird dog next. So set your weights to the side, turn over on your mat. We're on all fours. All fours here. Reaching out opposite sides. Make sure your knees are under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and then switch. You want to keep your abs pulled in tight here. I want you to reach out, stretch it all the way out as far as you can. Come back in and let's switch. Stretch way out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. I want you to be almost like you're trying to touch the wall with your toes, and then the other side with your fingers. And then come down, switch. Reach for it. You can almost touch. And down, switch. Reach, hold. And rest, get your water. Traveling planks are coming up next. Get a little water if you need it. Wipe off a little sweat if you need to. Traveling planks coming up next. Going 45 seconds here. Starting in 5. Back and forth, abs tight. Nice and strong. Almost there. 2 seconds. And rest. Grabbing your weights, we got chest fly, chest press, So your face up, both weights, elbows out, pushing all the way up. Make sure I got my lid on tight before I spill water on myself. Pushing all the way up like you're trying to push that ceiling off your chest. And then slowly lower the ceiling back down on your chest. And then you're pushing everything away from you and then pulling everything back in with that squeeze. So think about your chest muscles this whole time and how they're contracting and expanding. And rest. We got those biceps. So rock up. We're gonna lean back, engage our abs, adding the biceps to it. So sit up tall here to start. We're going in 3, 2, lean it back. Palms facing up, biceps. Squeeze your abs in 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna come to the center. Reach back. 1, 2, go back to your abs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean back. 5. Bring it up. Twist. 1, 2. Go back down to position. 1, 2. Lean those abs back nice and tight. 3, 4, 5. Come up, rush and twist. 1 more. Rest. Lean it back. We've got all the way down. We got skull crushers next. So weights all the way up top. Keeping a straight line from your shoulders to your elbows. Dumbbells come on either side of your head. Squeeze in through your tricep. I want you to squeeze extra hard here and really squeeze that muscle and then control it on the way down. Making sure you don't hit yourself in the head because that's not part of the exercise and that would be bad. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. You got it. Almost there. You got less than 10. Squeeze in through the triceps. Make sure you got that elbows pointing straight up. And rest. Rock it up. Set your weights to the side. We've got bird dog. We're going to stretch it all the way out, reaching from both sides of the room. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Reach it out like you're trying to touch the wall. Down and switch. Take it up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and switch. Reach it all the way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Reach other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and switch. Reach it all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. We got one more set. One more time, starting with traveling planks. You got enough time to get some water here. Shake it out. Traveling planks coming up next in 12 seconds. So set your weights to the side. Find your space where you're traveling. Up to high plank. Move it back and forth. You want to go about 3 or 4 times. Keeping abs tight as you move across. Almost there. Holding tight, holding tight. Keep it strong. 2 seconds. Rest. Chest fly. Taking it down. Back is flat, elbows out, weights lined up with your chest line. Pull your abs down, push all the way to the top. Take it out to the side. Push that ceiling off your chest. Make sure you're pushing up hard and away. Using your chest muscles here. You always want to make sure you keep your weights in line with your chest. So making sure your weights are not over your face or your belly. You want them right at your chest line. Pushing all the way through. And rest. Rock up to your seated position. We're leaning back for abs and biceps. So going in 3, 2, 1. Lean it back. You got 5 reps here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing your weights in together. Twisting back. 1, 2. Get back into position. 5 biceps. 1. Lean back. 2. Abs should be really tight here. 3, 4, 5. Bring it into the center. Twist back. 1, 2. Back to leaning back in position here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up for that twist. Finish it out. 1, 2, and rest. Coming all the way back down. Triceps are next. So tuck your hips in. Your back is flat. Weights are all the way up. Making sure you clear your head. Bend at the elbow, bringing it down, push all the way through. Keeping that straight line from your shoulder to your elbow. And then you want your weights about shoulder distance apart. So making sure that when you come down to the bottom, you do not hit yourself in the head. They are called skull crushers, but that's not the objective. We do not want to knock ourselves out. Keep squeezing through the back of the arm. Control it on the way down, especially if your weights are really light. And rest. Our last one is that bird dog. Set your weights to the side. Remember, we're trying to stretch and reach from one side of the room to the other. Reaching opposite sides. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Reach it out, stretch. 3, 2, 1, down and switch. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down and switch. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Squeeze it out. 3, 2, 1, down and switch. Stretch. 3, 2, 1, other side. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. We're just going to come here into a little stretch position here, and I want you to come in child's pose, but I want you to start walking your fingertips up so that you're really stretching out through your back. So I want your fingertips up as far as they can go. Keep walking them till you feel that stretch along your spine. Through your lats right here on the side. And then pushing your chest down towards the floor. We're going to come up to all fours, and again, just make sure your hands are planted under your shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do flat back and curl. So it's flat and curl. Flat and curl. Flat and curl. Flat and curl. Flat, and hold this one up nice and round, chin to chest. Pull your abs in. And then relax. Let it dip down. Picking your chin up. Look straight ahead. And then relax it out. We're going to come up on your toes. Slide your hands down by your knees. And we're just going to roll up. nice and slow to a standing position. So roll up slow. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. We're gonna bring our arms down by our side. We're gonna do a shoulder roll back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet wide. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands behind. Lace together. Open up through your chest. Stretching all the way through. And then relax out. Nice deep breath in. Take it down here. We're just gonna reach down towards the floor. I want your upper body just to hang. Let it hang down towards the floor. Drop your head. Move it around so you know it's nice and loose and you're just letting it go. You don't have to stretch out through your hamstrings unless you just need a good stretch to your hamstrings. You can do your knees nice and soft here. Just want you to relax this upper body. Drop your head. Roll it around. Making sure it's not holding any tension. And then roll up nice and slow. Take a nice deep breath in. We're going to drop your hands down behind. So hands together. Drop down behind. Stretch out through your triceps. And then bring it all the way up and over. We're just going to take one arm up and reach all the way over to the side. Holding here. And then bring it down. We're going to switch sides. Other side. Bringing it to the top, all the way up. We're going to make 2 fists at the top. We're going to bring those fists right into your lower back, and we're just going to take and push through. You're going to push your hips forward. Push those weights or those fists into your lower back, and then just let it relax up here. Pulling your elbows back. And then rest, bring it back to the top. We're taking one arm across your body, stretch out through your shoulder. Holding it just above chest height. And then relax it out. Take it to the other side. Stretching out through your shoulder. And then relax it out. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Give yourselves a big hand. Good job, everybody. Thanks for working with me through all my goofs tonight. I'm sorry I left my weights in the car. I'm usually more prepared, so I don't know what happened today, but thanks for working with me. And just so you know, nobody's perfect. We all have our moments, and I have mine at least 2 or 3 times a day. You just don't get to see it all the time. But I hope you enjoyed your workout. We'll see you next week. Have a good weekend if I don't see you before then. Bye, guys.